OJ Simpson has died from prostate cancer at the age of 76, and there's been mixed reactions from the community. Alex Jones is suing the CIA. In a leaked video, a CIA detective said the only reason they sued Alex Jones was to shut him up and bankrupt him. FaZe Teeqo released a video in which he was saying he's leaving FaZe Clan, and FaZe Banks wasn't happy about this. And more on this week's episode of Things I See on Twitter. Round of applause, everyone. OJ Simpson has died at the age of 76 from prostate cancer. So after the news broke about OJ Simpson's death, a lot of people in the community were making fun, were making memes, and a lot of people seemed to be happy about the fact that he died, with an account called Satan tweeting, "OJ Simpson just arrived down here, what the fuck? Can you ask him who killed his wife? He's waiting for his lawyer to get down here before he answers. Always wanted to cut it up with OJ. Be there shortly." So look, this is like a bit of a bittersweet thing for a lot of people. A lot of people do believe that he killed Nicole Brown Simpson and her friend. We'll still never know if he'd done it or not. Now, the only reason I don't like the people making fun of his death is simply for his family. Like, he's got kids and, I'm sure they're not going to be happy about the fact that people online are happy about the fact that their dad died. But on the other side of it, he did probably murder two people. I believe he did. And, I'm sure the family of the victims he killed are probably happy, you know what I'm saying? It's a bit of a weird situation. Some people are happy, some people aren't. Some people are saying, look, like, he died and, even if you didn't like him, it's a bit fucked up to make fun of his death. But let me know what you guys think, man. You know what I'm saying? To be honest, me, like, the jokes and shit are kind of funny. They are, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, making fun of someone's death. But it is OJ. Like I think about, like, making fun of someone's death, like, he's got kids and he's got family and this and that. But it's also OJ. Like, he did kill two people, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's a bit of a weird situation, you know what I'm saying? But moving on. Alex Jones is suing the federal government to get his name and reputation back. An undercover journalist spoke with a CIA officer, and in the video, the CIA officer admits that the only reason Alex Jones got sued was just so they could bankrupt him and shut him up. And in the same video, the CIA officer also admits that they have the power to put anyone in jail.
CIA? Yep. Oh, you work for the CIA?
I do.
That's incredible.
I'm a contracting officer. You can kind of put anyone in jail if you know what to do.
How?
You set them up. You create the situation to where they have no choice but to act on their impulse. And once they act on that impulse, then we call that entrapment.
Does the Bureau practice entrapment a lot?
And we get really close.
Not officially?
No. We get as close as we can.
Who would be like a big influencer that you're after? You're like I don't even know these names, like a Fox News person or like a Tucker Carlson or like...
Oh, I'm sure he's on the radar, right? Because you always want the biggest and loudest. Like that, what was his name? The one that said Sandy Hook didn't happen.
Alex Jones.
Yeah, so we were after him.
You are? Hardcore. Are you still after him?
Yeah.
Why?
Because he's broke. He got found guilty and had to pay like $100 million.
Just to get the money from him?
Yeah.
Was that court case used? Was that a CIA?
Sure it was.
So with Alex Jones, you were watching him long before anything ended up happening.
Probably. It wasn't my office, but I mean, we would have been well aware of what he was doing.
And the goal with him was what? Just to bankrupt him?
Pretty much.
What can you do with people like Alex Jones now? Because he's still out there.
Yeah.
He's still chirping.
He can chirp.
Are you still watching him?
Yeah.
Why?
We did what we wanted.
Which was what?
We took his money away. We shut him up for a while. You're never going to shut him up permanently.
Well, unless you put him in prison.
But again, he didn't do anything to go to prison.
Whether you like Alex Jones or not is irrelevant. Like, this is insane. This is crazy. Before, people would sit there and say things about the CIA, about the FBI, and the power they have and how they can manipulate the audiences and, these fake lawsuits and accuse people of these things, bankrupt them, sue them, put them in jail. And they were labeled conspiracy theories. That's what they got labeled as, conspiracy theories. And slowly but surely, the truth is coming out. We're seeing the truth. The truth always comes to light. You know what I'm saying? The truth always comes to light. And this is scary, man. This is scary. They're literally saying that they can put anyone in jail. And then all of a sudden, you see everyone that's, getting put in jail who's gone up against these lawsuits. And you it makes sense. Like, okay, you have Elon Musk who's been sued, Andrew Tate, Donald Trump, Julian Assange. He's in jail right now, rotting in jail, although he didn't commit any crime. So this is scary, man. This is genuinely scary. And before, people would say these things, but there was no no hardcore evidence, right? It's very hard to find evidence against this. But now thank God for this journalist who's gone undercover. And this officer is an idiot, and he's got him to literally just expose everything, just snitch on himself, basically. I don't know why he's going around saying this. The justice system isn't about justice. They don't care about that. The truth is stranger than fiction, man. The power they have is genuinely fucked up and it's scary, the shit that's going on. Alex Jones responded to this, confirming that he's going to be suing the FBI and the CIA.
But now that this has come out, this is a FBI agent, a CIA boss saying all of this and admitting all of this like it's no big deal. He needs to be subpoenaed by Congress. I am planning to launch a lawsuit against the CIA and the FBI. We have to bring all this out.
All the best to Alex Jones and his lawsuit, but yeah, again, like I said, it doesn't matter if you like him or you don't like him. You got to just support the truth at this point, man. We need to see the truth. They've been hiding the truth from us for a long time. With all this Diddy shit coming out as well, now you have this. Thank God for platforms like Twitter or X or Rumble, where they're allowing free speech. You know, it's ridiculous. If you go on YouTube right now and search Alex Jones, you will see nothing about the fact that the lawsuit against him was a complete lie. You see nothing. There's no video here about the CIA officer admitting to the fact that the Alex Jones lawsuit was just a complete lie and just for money. You don't see anything about that here on YouTube because they censor people. You know what I'm saying? They're censoring everyone. And if you search Alex Jones on Google as well, look at this. Look at this. There's everything you see. Everything you see. It has nothing. The truth versus Alex Jones, how Sandy Hook lies. Alex Jones offers $55 million to Sandy Hook families. Conspiracy theorist Alex Jones. It's all just negative news. And you know, you have to think who owns Google, who owns YouTube, who owns all these places that are just spreading negative news. There's no news outlets sitting here talking about this news. This isn't on the front page. You search Alex Jones and none of this is on the front page. They're just sitting here calling him a conspiracy theorist and this and that. And it's a shame because the truth always comes out, you know what I'm saying? And people are starting to see this shit for what it is, man. They're starting to see this shit for what it is. You can't even trust Google because they only show you what they want you to see. They don't show you the actual news. Where does it say here that the CIA just sued Alex Jones, that Alex Jones just got sued for money so they could silence him? Where does it say that? You won't see that anywhere, but you'll see tons of negative fucking articles and shit about him. Good on Alex Jones, man. Good on him for suing him. Good on this journalist, especially for fucking sitting here and doing this undercover operation, exposing the truth. The further a society drifts from the truth, the more they hate those who speak it. Moving on to the next story, FaZe Teeqo and FaZe Banks got into a back and forth on Twitter. So this is regarding a video which FaZe Teeqo made saying he's going to be leaving the United States. And he was talking about his situation with FaZe Clan at the moment, where he says he's unsure about his position in the clan. The house he was living in with a bunch of other FaZe members, the lease on that is up and he's going to have to make a choice to continue living in America or move back to Sweden. And he said he's moving back to Sweden. Now FaZe Banks responded to this tweet saying, Teeqo left on his own accord, to be perfectly clear. Obviously, he deserves that happy storybook ending, so do the rest of us. We've all been mismanaged for a very long time. This is what I'm working on solving at the moment. FaZe Teeqo responds, I'm not trying to do all this on Twitter, but since Jake's clickbait tweet worked, leaving USA. And yes, reflecting on my current status or relationship with FaZe as a whole, but mainly the New York house guys. To be honest, I never actually officially left FaZe though, you know. I just wanted someone to reach out and show a tiny bit of respect about even wanting me a part of it and not just assume I'd be in FaZe without any real or official agreement between us. A private text message from just about anyone would go a long way these days. Anyways, there's no hate or resentment from me, I promise you that. The kid and me want nothing but to see this prosper and thrive again, with or without it. I'm genuinely rooting for you and everyone else involved. All love, Ricky, always. Now, FaZe Teeqo in previous videos has come out and said about how he got mistreated in FaZe, about how they stole money from him and he never got the recognition that he felt like he deserved. He never got the credit. All these sort of things FaZe Teeqo has spoken about in previous videos, and he believes he's been mistreated, to which FaZe Rain also came out and backed everything Teeqo said as true. So then Banks responds saying, well, you left a version of FaZe that truly didn't belong to any of us, still working on fixing that. We all got fucked in the same way, mistreated equally. At the end of the day, you were negotiating with terrorists. Nobody was ever coming to give us anything. That's the sad truth. We would have continued to sit around and watch these fucking rats suck every last drop of blood from us. How many millions of dollars have been made that wasn't earned by a person with FaZe in their name while we sat and watched and waited for our turn? Never came. We were the ones left holding the bag, and what does it look like from the outside looking in? Like we fucked up. When in reality, we're all in the same boat, getting fucked the same. Been working on taking back what's ours for the last year. Plus, I can't spend any more time complaining or wishing or waiting for someone to make us whole. I'm doing everything I can to do right by this brand and everyone who has ever made an impact pushed it forward. That's the mission. Always love goes without saying. So over the last few years, we all know that the drama that FaZe Clan has been involved in with FaZe Rain coming and speaking out, Teeqo. I mean, there's been so much drama with the whole company and all the members in it. Now, this is a very tricky and complicated situation, but basically what all the owners that have spoken publicly about this, Rain and Banks, say is that the company was basically stolen from them from a bunch of businessmen who done nothing but just profit, steal money, and leave them holding the bag. And they basically fucked everyone over, just to sum it up quickly and easily. Justifiably, Teeqo should be upset. He's had a lot of money stolen from him. He never got the recognition that he felt like he deserved. And he kind of got left to the side. He kind of got pushed to the side. This comes after Banks was on Bradley Martin's podcast, speaking about how he plans to fire almost every single person in FaZe that's working behind the scenes. And recently, another FaZe member, FaZe Testy, was also cut from the group.
Aren't you getting rid of a bunch of actual video game creators?
We're cutting all kinds of people.
Yeah,
I mean, we're cutting the roster down significantly. We had something like 140 employees this time last year. I think we have 30 right now. I want to cut that down even further to 10.
So it looks like FaZe Banks is trying to cut everyone out and trying to build back. It sucks for Teeqo. It kind of sucks for him. Without him, FaZe Clan wouldn't be where it is today. He is part of the OG group, the New York house, and it's shit to see this whole thing just fall apart. I mean, me and a lot of people grew up watching FaZe Clan, and now to see it become what it is, and now all these members that, at one time seemed like they were best friends, and now they're all kind of turned on each other, and, to see all this shit go down publicly as well. Sad to see. We'll see what happens. All the best for Teeqo, and let's see how, if FaZe Banks can revive FaZe Clan and, turn it to what it should be.